Okay. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Top of the morning to you. Hey, Ghostly. How you doing? How's your Saturday? Top of the afternoon. It's probably evening out by you folks. Hey, Moon Runes, welcome in. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. You doing good? Doing good. That's good. That's good. It has been a little bit of a hustle the past few days. I am trying not to be very stressed out, but it's not working, so it's just gonna be what it is. So, just scrambling to get work stuff done before I fly to Albuquerque tomorrow. Yeah, I was really hoping not to have to take my work with me, and I have a feeling I'm going to have to. So, I'm kind of emotionally preparing myself for that fact. So, which is, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it might be a reality of the situation. Boom. But yeah. And then like there's a part of me that woke up today feeling like I might be getting sick, and that like really freaked me out. Like really freaked me out because I literally cannot go. I cannot go be on a film set sick. Like I was particularly sick around like older people. So I'm like, "Oh shit, am I about to lose my opportunity to go do this?" So I was like I'm still feeling like tired, and I'm hoping that's just stress. But yeah, I was panicking a little bit. Um, Moon Rune's good. I'm trying so many things to motivate and inspire me right now. I'm still struggling to be excited. Moon Rune. I feel like that's the vibe, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just the times, but it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie. I just chalked it up to me being like stressed out and kind of still not fully like actually really having much time off is kind of what I'm trying to pretend. But I've definitely been in like a not peak productivity, like trying to find that inspiration again. I'm kind of hoping that that's just the holidays. But I feel like you of all people will bounce back very, very quickly. But I know sometimes you just kind of got to go journeying. You got to go seek the inspiration where you can find it. Hey man, no matter what happens, that big ball in the sky, it's still gonna come up, which I think is pretty nice. That's true, Ghost. So you're not wrong. The sun will rise. It's as Hemingway once his titular the novel, the name of the novel, The Sun Also Rises. Great book before toxic masculinity was ever like a internet term, but great book about like masculinity and deconstructing masculinity for its time. Highly recommend. Cryptid, oh my goodness, Cryptid, how are you? How are you doing? Deep breaths. Thanks, Cryptid. I know. Yeah. Thank you, Cryptid. I need it. Just fucking just chill out, calm down, take deep breaths. Oh no, not down with the sickness. Yeah, hopefully not. While I take your vitamins and get your sleep, don't stress yourself. I know. I need to go get some more multivitamins because I'm out right now. Stress has been a big factor for me right now. Yeah, that's I feel like that's kind of what I'm hoping all of this is just a like it's been good to be social over the holidays, but this was a lot more social of a holiday period than I was used to, and it came right on the back end of like the princess scare. So I was like already kind of run down. So I'm kind of hoping that yeah, it's like it's just sometimes stress does it, man. It can totally knock you out when it comes to like being creative or just doing anything really. It's like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's debilitating. So, the biggest thing you can do is, as they say, deep breaths. Just deep breaths. It's probably stress and exhaustion. Your 2025 has been insane so far. Thank you, Ghostly. It feels like I feel like it, but then you also don't want to complain. Like, oh, people wanted to see me. Oh my god. But like it did kind of exhaust me. Like really, like it genuinely did. Um, Good tea, good food. I have dieting wise, I've like food wise, I feel like I've been on point. Lots of like, lots of blueberries. Like I'm a big berry person, so like a lot of like quote unquote the antioxidant rich berries. Salmon, a lot of fish. I generally eat mostly fish anyway, so salmon, sardines. My canned sardines. Um, the only thing I can't have right now are eggs, and it's making me very grumpy because there are no eggs in this entire goddamn city. So I know why there's no eggs, but I'm still grumpy about it. Eggs are kind of like my superfood. I generally have eggs every day. Um, Maybe this big snowstorm starting tomorrow will make me sit down and get some work done. That's true, Moon Runes. Or just like take a day, man. Just take like maybe just sit and watch the snowstorm. I feel like that's almost just as inspirational to me. But what? I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh, spicy. Jeez. Welcome in, spicy fruit salad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just shooting the shit right now until we get started with our writing sprints. But welcome in. I am Imperator Wildlight, and I write screenplays. So I hope your stream went well. How'd things go? Hopefully well. Hopefully it was a productive and delightful stream. Let me do the shout out. But yeah, hopefully whatever you were working on, it was a good time. There we go. All right, that should work. All right, hold on. So let me catch up on chat really quick. Things happened very fast, and I was also like babbling on. I have an anecdotal story. Oh, okay. Yes, Ghostly. Anecdotal story. Go. I'm alright. I've apparently inherited your day where everything goes wrong. Oh no, Cryptid. I'm sorry. Hoping to get some work done on the Vamp book and help balance. Yeah, I think that's. I'm hoping like we're only gonna be able to do 2 sprints today. I'm gonna have to run and do like get my laundry out of the dryer while I'm also doing this edit nonsense. So I'm hoping just for 2 sprints, some work can get done. I can feel good about it, and kind of like mellow out. Yes, Moon Runes. Yum the blueberries. Sounds great. Yes. Spray. Oh, it was your very first stream. Well, congratulations. Well done. That's huge. Congrats on the first stream. Big win. It can be nerve-wracking. It can definitely be a little scary. It went well as can be expected. Hey, I had like so many false starts. Like there was periods where even not even my first stream, like probably the first 6 months of stream, the computer would crash. Like I was still figuring out how things worked. I'd press buttons in a panic and just be like, oh my God, and then the world would explode. So you're doing you're doing just fine. And if you're in writing Twitch, which I assume you are, it's very good people. Everyone here is very chill. The folks here are very supportive. So they everyone here has had to put up with my nonsense and feeling like a technological ancient creature who barely understands anything. So I'm sure you're doing just fine. Yes, nerve-wracking is a good way to describe it. Yep. Yeah, it's weird. So, but good job. Congrats on the first stream. That's a big thing. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, good. So you're well aware, not new to the writing community. Good. Our favorite Crypt Keeper. I know. I'm feeling the Crypt Keeper vibes are through the roof right now too. Like absolutely through the roof. Yeah. I think I've also just not been sleeping well. And I think that might also be the reason why I'm kind of not feeling great. So it's the old bones are aching. but yes. Wait, Ghostly, wait, we had an anecdotal story. Ghostly had an anecdotal story and then just left us all hanging. Pick up more vitamin D. It'll help good with the immune system. Yeah, vitamin D. I do need more vitamin D, I think. I think that is, right? That's the sun one. I do go out. I do, but it's all hazy and garbage outside. According to Apple, it says the air quality here is good, and I don't believe it. It's been hazy. It's been so hazy outside. I think they're lying. I think they're 100% lying, and I want to blame that on why I feel so crummy. is because of the pollution. I feel that I couldn't sleep past 6 this morning. Yeah, I have a problem where I wake up after like 3.5, 4 hours. Um, it's a relatively consistent problem I have where I'm like wide awake. Usually I don't get back to sleep till about 6. Like, and I go to sleep around like 1:32, and then yeah, I'll get up around 4:30, and I'm like wide awake. And so I'm trying to figure that whole thing out. And that's been an issue for a while. That's like at least a couple years now. Um, Please try to sleep a little more. Yeah, I'm trying. I am trying, which is technically sleeping in for me a bit. I was like, yeah, you wake up in crazy early, Moonrunes. It is, yes, you chaotic possum. We take double. Yes. We take double doses here since we don't have much sunlight. Yeah. That's good. Vitamin D is a big thing. I know like deficiency is a big thing. I do try to get it, and I do try to get foods with enough of it, and I do try to go outside and at least get like an hour, 30, 45 minutes like of general sunlight. But I'm very pale. I'm a vampire, and I'm a crypt keeper and a vampire, both. Oh no, yeah. I hope you sleep more tonight. Yes. I hope we all get enough sleep. I'm lucky if I manage 6 hours, depending if pain. Yeah, I was gonna say if you're dealing with chronic pain, that's gonna make sleep difficult. So when it comes to grams for Xmas, I was hanging out with my cousins. I grew up with 1 year older and younger than Ghostly, and they're idiots. Okay, they're idiots. Peace and love. They're dumb. Okay, got it. Okay. So I was talking with my cousin because I heard from Graham that he watched Nosferatu on Christmas. Oh, hell yeah. So I was livid to hear the take from this dingbat. Oh dear. Oh boy. So I asked, how was the movie? He says, it was really good, kind of freaky, but really good. I said, yeah, I had a screenwriter friend who said it was great, but freaky. And then, out of the blue, this boy is like, yeah, I like Eggers' other stuff. Lighthouse was, hey, likes Lighthouse. That's great. Yeah, Lighthouse is my favorite Eggers movie. To which I learned the fresh lore that my dingus cousin, is a huge film nerd who watches a movie like every night. Ghostly was shocked. Hey, your cousin sounds rad, man. Hell yeah. Well, that is very funny. So you've discovered that you didn't even realize it, and you're surrounding yourself with film nerds. Congrats and well done. But hey, at least at least your cousin's got solid taste for the most part. Because I am very glad. I'm very glad that he went off. Every movie I could think of, he had seen him. If he watches one every day, I don't even get around to that anymore. I used to. That used to be a thing for me. Was like a movie a day. But I cannot. I do not have the time anymore. But I do try to watch a movie like one every 3 days, usually. It's generally about how I go. Magnificent, although he hasn't seen Rubber. That's true. You should just drop Rubber, Ghostly, because if he's seen Rubber, that would be deeply... He might have, it's there. That was like... I mean, it depends. It always depends on the age a little bit. Like, that movie had dropped when I was kind of out of high school, getting into college. And so, like, being the pretentious film nerd, like, everybody's like, have you seen this wild French film? Because we used to share the trailer all the time and just be like, look at this bonkers movie. So, I think I was a freshman or sophomore in college when I watched it. I couldn't. My ADHD would never let me. Yeah, it's hard. It's what's funny is I feel like I feel like you just need the trigger. You just need the trigger that'll like lock you in, and when you're locked in, you're locked in. Because I know a lot of people who have like ADHD. They're like, it's like, yeah, they can't pay attention to movies, but sometimes there's a movie that comes along that like the hyper focus kicks in. Actually, the person I went to go see Nosferatu with, a buddy of mine, he's like all over the place. And he was like locked into the movie. And that's kind of, it's like a slow gothic horror story. It's not like a fast paced movie. Well, actually, Moonrunes, you saw Nosferatu, so you probably know. But like that was one of the ones that I would not have expected someone with ADHD to be like locked in on that movie. But he was. So sometimes I guess it just kind of depends on what you're kind of like, whatever maybe triggers you to like hyperfixate. He hasn't. Okay, good, Ghostly. See, you still got that on him, Ghostly. You still got that on him. Same, sitting so and focusing is hard. I told him, well, I guess you don't really like movies then. That's great. Good job, Ghostly. Well done. What year was that? I was '07. The '06, '07 or '06 to '07 was my freshman year of college, because I graduated high school in 2006. Hey, welcome in now. Welcome in. Stretch and stand up and move. All right, we will do that. I have to go do my go grab my laundry, so we'll do that at the beginning of the sprint. But Nell, how are you? How are you? How have you been? Let's see. We're just so hard. I have to do stuff in time increments. Yeah, that's true. If I like something, I'll finish an entire season of a show in a day or two. Yeah, I was gonna be like, yeah, that's sometimes you can marathon thing. It's like it's a trigger hyper fixating thing. It just depends what gets your attention. That's because it's one of those. It's got to be one of those hyper fixations. I know Nosferatu will lock me in the same way Crimson Peak did. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh no! I basically couldn't look away. I know, Booters. The little like monkey gif that you sent was hilarious. Like it was just like, what am I watching? Oh, I love it so much. Yes, run the ads. Thank you so much, Cryptid. We do need to run ads. So we will run the ads before that starts. Yes, I'm gonna wait about a couple more minutes before we run the ads. Just a little bit longer. Let's see here. Ghostly's watched Rubber circa 2011. Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, 2011. Man, 2011 was the year that I finished college and moved to LA. Yep. That's a time. I still think you saw that movie at an obscenely young age. I got Wait, you got glutenated today? Oh no. Oh no. I will say with love because I know you're juggling a lot. Yes, of course. Yes. But Nell, I'm sorry. I hope tomorrow will be better. Yeah, I hope so. Jeez. That's no good. Yeah, I hope you feel better. That's rough. But, ugh. Well, take it easy. Like, don't, yeah, you've got the celiac disease. It's rough. Yeah, yeah. So it's the poison. Oh, I'm sorry, Nell. That's no good. Jeez, you're old. You look great, though, kid. You graduated a year after me. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Cryptid, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I spent 5 years. I stayed an extra year when I was in college, so I didn't do the 4 years, I did 5. Yeah, that's rough, man. The fact that like a food type that is in practically everything that is utter poison to you, and just to have, I freak out when I accidentally get like nuts in a salad because that like can mess me up pretty bad, but like just to be like literally having to constantly look over your shoulder all the damn time to make sure that you don't just get really sick. That's no good. So I am very sorry, Nell. I hope you feel better, though. I hope just take it easy today. Take it easy, hang out, chill. I did 4.5. Let's see. I did 4.5 because I have to take the semester off. Yeah. So I did 6 classes a semester, play catch up. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not good at all, particularly if you're working. But I'm good with nuts and other common allergens, though. That's good. Yeah, ended up with a weird one from. Oh, really? Oh, lychee fruit. That's good fruit too. Means I have to be extra. Yep, you have to be extra careful if you get boba. Yep. Yep. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It is. Yeah. Luckily for me, it's the only downside is the way that I eat. I feel like I would be a prime, like, I like nuts, particularly like walnuts and cashew, like essentially like snacks that are like healthy and protein rich. Like that's prime for me. I'm like, I'm a snacker, and I also like tend to try to eat like that. And the fact that I can't is infuriating. It like makes me crazy. I'm just like, oh, here's this super healthy food that is actually really convenient, and you can't eat it. It might kill you. And I'm just like, thanks, thanks, life. Yep. I was gonna say not the boba tea. I know. There was a time when I lived for boba. Man, I did it almost every day. It was too much. There's too much boba. Too much boba in those veins. Because the last time I had an exposure, my tongue prickled so badly I was heaving from nausea. Yep, I know that feeling. I know that like the tongue prickling and like the weird like it's like numb, but it's not numb at all, and it's like a mixture of numbness and on fire. It's not good, man. It's not good, and it messes up your stomach. Ghostly cannot wrap her head around the fact that you entered college as I exited the womb. You're a baby, Ghostly. You're a baby. I was indeed working then, 3 jobs, and I'm also a crypt keeper. I'm also an old man. I was not as sick then. I burned the candle at both ends. Yeah. Yep. I did too, Cryptid. I did too. I mean, I'm still probably going too hard. I'm pretty sure I should probably chill out. That was the other victory I did too, by the way, is while I was working all that stuff, I got through all the goddamn healthcare stuff and actually got my healthcare stuff set up for the year, which was a flippin' nightmare. It was awful. So I did get that done while I was working yesterday. So that's a victory. So I can at least go to the doctor and make sure I'm not dying. Or they'll just tell me I'm dying. One of the two. Time is wild, man, because you are a baby, Ghostly. Exactly. I will outlive you all. Yeah. You are the youngin'. I feel that, Cryptid. I did that too in college. Did 5 years slaving away, and that's right. You were doing animation, and that is rough. Everybody I know who does animation it's brutal. I can recommend a type of boba that tastes like Black Forest cake if you. Ooh, yeah, absolutely. I'll take that. Next time I go down to Little Tokyo. Peace and love, Ghostly. You probably will, Ghostly. You probably will. Let's see here. Hokkaido milk tea with cherry boba. That sounds good. I have mine with less ice and sugar for preference, but it's very yeah. I mean, I wouldn't get sugar in it. There's probably enough sugar in the boba. But that sounds delightful. Proud of you for everybody who burned it and like probably took years off their life in college. I'm proud of you. Good job. Let's not make a habit of that in our lives, even though none of us are going to take that advice, including myself. Because there's, for whatever reason, that like builds into you this weird thing where it's just like, I'm just going to do this till I die. Hey, number 13th, welcome in. How are you? I hope your Saturday is going absolutely delightfully. I know a fact that you are working too hard, but I get it. Deadlines are a fucker. Yep, exactly, Cryptid. The old folks need to calm down, take the elevator, damn it. Yeah, right. Or just need to not like work 9 jobs just to pay your rent. And all the other obscenely expensive things we have to pay for. Says the man who currently makes a habit of it. Precisely. And this is how this goes. Ghostly never even went to college. I will live forever. Ghostly's like, life is chill. Stress, not a thing. Honestly, that probably would be the biggest indicator that Ghostly would live forever. Is that it's just zero stress. that's the stress and the panic and the hustle and just the nonsense we put our bodies through is going to be what kills the rest of us. My candle doesn't burn. It stands out for ambient fragrance. Well done, Ghostly. I gave up energy drinks for. Hey, congrats on that. You got this. Yeah, it'll be tricky fighting the cravings, but I quit smoking once, so it's like, oh man, I hope it's easier than quitting smoking. But it's good. It's good, man. That stuff. I mean, I'm no judge for people who do energy drinks, but I could never do it. Stuff was like poison to me. It made me sick and ugh. I get it. I understand it. Like definitely amps you up, but I just could not do it. Let's see. I forgot to say that my job offered me a position to create websites for clients and create logos. Oh, you're doing logo creation. Hell yes. I can actually use my artwork and once trained on their way of doing things, another raise. Hell yes, Moon Runes. Fuck yes. Moon Runes energy drinks make me dizzy. Yes. That's huge, Moon Runes. That is awesome. That's a big win. Logo design is a big deal. Logo design and also like website design, like people will pay for that still. Yeah, very excited. That is a big win. And so yeah, big pay bump in the future. It's a part of make better health choices for 20. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm doing that too, Nell. I'm definitely doing the I'm definitely, Wilight's got some vices. And one of them I'm making in a sort of a very focused attempt at pretty much either completely eliminating or just like or enough that it's not even really a factor. And so I'm working on that. So we'll see how that goes. But that's also like a be healthy decision. You love logo. Yep. Kill minimalism. Because I need defined criteria for resolutions to feel like I've achieved something. I get that. I feel that. Yep. Have you changed the room setup? Oh, no. Everything just flipped around. There was a camera issue. Yeah, my camera's flipped. If for whatever reason when I import the camera, it imports upside down, so I had to flip the camera. But only on this scene. So if I go to the main cam, it's back to normal. I don't know why it does that, but I'll figure it out at some point. And the cat camera is flipped too, although there's no cats on the thing anymore. That's why my hair looks different. I'm backwards. I'm Mirrorverse Wilight. Mac decided it's the reality we perceive. It's reality as we perceive it now, precisely. All right, Wavy Wilight. Yep. All right, everybody. I suppose we should. Yeah, we've been chatting for about 30 minutes, so we're gonna run ads. And then we're gonna dive into our first sprint. There will be 2 sprints today, so I apologize. It's gonna be a shorter day, but I do have a lot of shit I have to. Oh no, now extend break. All right. We'll extend the break by 5 minutes. I do have to go swap my laundry though. All right. Okay. All right. We got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, everybody. What is happening? Okay. Oh, let me get my timer. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. I'm the doppelganger. Exactly. If anyone would sport the doppelganger, it's you. It's you, Ghost. So spot the. Yeah, exactly. The hippie twin brother to the capitalist. Yeah, I'm the cool one. I'm not the capitalist one. The other one's the capitalist pig. I'm the cool one. Because I have such good eyes. Bats Island. Ghostly just laying it out there for compliments. Wilight's doppelganger doesn't have a mustache. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If we're going by Star Trek rules, the evil alt version of me, unless I'm the evil version of me, but the alt version of me would be clean shaven, which I have not seen what that would look like in almost 12 years, and I don't think I want to. Seeing babyface me is it's a weird experience, man. It's very weird. It's light white. That's good, Ghostly. That's good. I was gonna say it's because you've been here the longest, Ghostly, but sure, go with that. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Are we not all the evil version of ourselves? Yeah. There's, there is the shadow within us that must be overcome. The darkness within. The evil version of ourselves. I think the universe might invert. I mean, an inverted universe. Exactly, Ghostly, the second wolf. There is an evil inside of us That must be. God damn it. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. It's killing me. Yeah, I mean, that's the Jungian thing. The Jungian thing is to embrace, is to accept. I mean, that's the anima. To go in and accept the darkness within thee. Oh, princess. Oh, she just pawed me. She wants pets. Oh, mildly exciting news. What's up, Ghostly? What's the mildly exciting news? Princess! Look at the princess! Yep. I know. Oh shit! Ghostly's playing D&D for her birthday next month? Awesome. Well, that sounds like a great time. Good job. That's great. D&D birthday D&D is very great. I did that's what I did on Christmas actually. I ran a not D&D, but I ran a Mothership game for my friends on Christmas Day evening. It was very nice. So I am a big fan of doing D&D / other games on holidays. I'm feeling that way about my haircut. I've had it ages, but I feel more ambivalent to it now than I used to. But I've been so used to it's hard to change. Yeah, I gotcha. It's like it's like a cart trying to change the track, or it's like a cart trying to change from the tracks rolled into the dirt. Yeah, I get that. I've had this kind of haircut style thing going on since 2022 I think. So for now I'm okay with it, but yeah, I can see that really wanting to change things up a little bit, and I might do that. She's excited. I know, she keeps pawing me. She keeps pawing my hand. She wants attention. Yeah, it's lovely. Princess, she is very precious. She's precious. She's precious, and she needs to stop doing these little like bouts of hunger strikes / I'm gonna suicide marches. She needs to stop with that. Maybe trying to grow the hair out, change the color. Yeah, I was like, color is a good way to do it, or yeah. Unless you want to do something really dramatic, some folks like to go really short. I've seen some people go do like pixie haircuts, or if they had long hair, then they go to kind of like a tighter, and it's whatever you're feeling. But it's hard. It's a hard change to make, because you then don't want to be like, oh well, shit, I regret it all the time. Now I'm on the let's see, major, yeah, but I'm on CPAP. Oh god, okay. Now you're on CPAP. I have to keep it shorter, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh my god, welcome in, Esselvet. Welcome in. We're literally just about to run ads and then start our first sprint. But welcome in. I hope your stream went well. I hope anything you were trying to get done work-wise, it went delightfully. But welcome. I'm just gonna go ahead and shout you out. Oh, and with that, the timer is done. All right, but welcome in. How'd your stream go? Oops! Oh, it was nice. Good. I am glad it was a nice thing. Hopefully, the words were done. And we are just about to dive in and get our words done. But laughing at TikToks before it's banned. Oh, I keep forgetting that that's actually a real thing. But not a bad way to go. Laughing at TikToks is not a bad way to spend the day. I keep forgetting that that's actually a thing that just has occurred. that we're doing, I guess. Maybe this will be the little push the revolution needs. As depressing as that is, that it has to be like social media, but maybe that would be funny. Welcome in. Yep. Hopefully, yep, going well. We've just been chatting. We had a little bit of extra time to chat, but we are gonna get ready to actually get some work done today. I don't know if our commander in Grief is gonna go through with it, or at least from what I've heard. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? This is a cavalcade of, this is a circus. It's all a circus. No. Who knows what's gonna happen, man. All right, and with that, I just got notified that my wash cycle is done. Okay, the writing, yeah, exactly, yeah, the writing part, not the band. Yeah, literally, exactly. Yeah, literally a circus. We live in a circus. Literally, what's that line from Fear and Loathing in Las? Hey, I've arrived in the raid. Hey, terrible novelist, welcome in. Good to see you again. You're doing wash too. Yeah, I have to. When we start the sprint, I'm gonna run up and move things around from washer to dryer. Yeah, drying. Yep, and mine is about to be drying. All right. Well, what is? There's a line that always makes me laugh from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, where he's just like he's like drop. I can't remember what drug he's done, but it's like the way he's describing like the circus and all that, and like it's just Johnny Depp doing Hunter S. Thompson. He's like, this place is what it would look like if the Nazis had won the war, and I'm like, oh, that's literally what we're experiencing right now. It's just madness. Raoul Duke's Bazooka Circus is the whole Hep World doing on Saturday nights. Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you, Nell. Yep, you got it, Raoul Duke. Yep, this was the Sixth Reich. Yeah, that's it. Wow, man, way to be on the quote. Well done. Perfect. All right, and with that, we are going to dive in to our sprint. So we're gonna run ads. So go get tea, do all the stuff, and then we'll get rolling after that. Okay, capitalism, ho. Ads, do your thing. Yes, yeah. It was like a Bazooka's Circus. Yeah. Oh, I haven't read that. I read that novel in high school, and I for whatever reason I've always just done the movie, but it works. Hey, no, Le Mazen, get more tea. Oh no. All right. Okay. Once these are done, we'll get started, and then I'll go swap my laundry. Oh. What do I want to listen to? What is? Oh, you know what? We'll do Diamond Jubilee. That's a great record. Like some lo-fi vibes. Ghostly has a habit of getting mildly scandalous birthday cakes. Mildly scandalous birthday cakes? What is a scandalous birthday cake? This year, congrats beating Teenage... Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Holy shit, that's so funny. That is well done, Ghostly. That's a victory. That is. I hope you take a picture of that and keep that picture on your. That's so fucking good. Just to make some people uncomfortable, keep people on their toes. That's good. Just so you know, I had a buddy of mine who just beat cancer, and in a similar sense like that, this will kind of give off like what kind of cancer he had, but it was counting like essentially him 1, cancer 0, but then it was done in the there was 1 testicle, which I thought was very funny. But anyway, it's very funny. Yes. And it's on a plaque. It's a big plaque that he's got on his wall now. Let's see. The superb Ghostly. Yes. Well done, Ghostly. That is, you got to keep up with that. I will need Ghostly to design. Yeah, exactly. Ghostly needs to do all birthday cakes now. We've been doing birthdays wrong. Yep. So boring. Just have happy birthday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, we all thought it was very funny. I mean, if that's what you got to go through, that's what you got to go through. Then you gotta at least be funny about it. It's yeah, and of course it's always funny when it's over with and not gonna absolutely kill your life or kill you. But I feel like that's like peak. That not only is that peak Ghostly, but also just peak. That's like one of the best things you could ever do. Just be like, look, I will never suffer from teenage pregnancy now. I have beaten it. Incredible. All right. Okay, everybody. We're going to dive in to our first sprint of the day. We're going to do it to I'm gonna put on Diamond Jubilee because that's a really, really good album and it's kind of like lo-fi, but great, great, great album. Great album. So hopefully the music's not too distracting. Otherwise, happy writing, everybody, and away we go. And then extend sprint. Nell, you just chaos being. I love it though. All right. It's going to be 5 minutes added onto the thing. All right. And Ghostly beat me to it. All right. We'll add 5 on the end. Happy writing, everybody. Okay, everybody, there we go. We added the 5 minutes on. That is the end of that sprint. Let's go and start the down timer. That was pretty productive. That was alright. I mean, it takes me forever to write these, sellable synopses, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But hopefully it was a productive sprint, everybody. Alright, we'll hang out here for 10 minutes. We'll do an ad break and then dive into our next sprint. Ugh. Like on the cat cam, you can see that. Oh, she's just curled up in the corner there. Yep, look at her. Ghostly decided she is a music writer tonight, and it's rough. Oh, you're writing some songs? Hell yeah, Ghostly. I mean, it's not easy. Writing music is a difficult thing to do, but that's cool that you're trying. That's that's the big thing. That's the thing I still wish I could dedicate more time to, is just trying different art forms and different things. I guess I'll definitely be doing more drawing when I'm storyboarding, even though I'm a terrible, terrible artist in terms of drawing. But it's like I do really like. I think that's like healthy to have like various creative outlets that you can just explore and experiment in. I'm finally starting to get back into the book's vibe. Very cool. Yep, I'm gonna try to get back into the romance genre. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, the Vamp book, everything you've said about it sounds rad, so I'm very excited. And romance is hard. Everybody, that was a challenge given to me, was try to write a romance story, and I wrote like a nihilistic cyberpunk rom-com, but like, maybe I'll try another romance someday, but it's not an easy genre at all, man. Much like stories you can always edit and redraft. Exactly. Yeah. None of these things are perfect. Like, they require time and revision and good ideas and bad ideas and abandoning certain things and taking certain things. These things, it's a whole thing. Yeah. I know it's very hard. It's very hard to be like, no, it must be perfect. Ghostly was working on writing lyrics. Was writing lyrics to a version of Merry-Go-Round of Life from Howl's Moving Castle. Got it. But now it's an attempt at an original. Hell yeah. Thanks, Twilight. It's a balancing the romance story with the dark comedy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing about like meshing those genres. But dark comedy and romance, I feel like those two things are cool. That's like a cool thing to bring together. Yes, yeah, very, very, very cool. I'm a big fan that some of the best romance stories have another genre tacked onto them. Pure romance does not interest me, but I feel like when I think about it, like some of the best romance stories are genre mashups. They have other genres in them. Ghostly can write lyrics to orchestra. Oh, cool. She's done that many times. Okay, that's my whole YouTube career. But making your own sounds. Oh, yeah, that's true. Like actually writing music. There was a brief period where I was trying to dabble in music writing. Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Obviously, Princess Bride's a good example of that because it's fantasy, storybook fantasy meets romance. But like writing music can be very difficult. It's particularly if you're trying to write for multiple instruments. It's rough. Oh, that's the only way I write romance. Yeah, it has to be one aspect of a larger story about something else entirely. That's how Witch Punks. Yeah, that's kind of. I've had people tell me like to try to write something outside of my comfort zone again. And I was looking at like a genre that I don't generally really like, which are like the sort of like family movie, like the Hallmark. Which that's not true. Like I like family movies, but I like family movies of a very specific type, not like I guess what you would consider like feel-good Hallmark family movie kind of thing is not my vibe. You want to talk about Yoshizuru Ozu and like, because all Ozu did was make domestic dramas about families, or like Edward Young's Yi Yi, which I mean, everything is a masterpiece. Like out of that, but like, yeah, I've been thinking about like, okay, how would I do like a family drama? It probably would not be a feel good family movie, but like a family story kind of thing. Yeah, that's how Witch Punks happened. Yeah, exactly. I've written and produced one comedy video, but it was a long time ago. That's, I mean, I cut my early directing teeth directing YouTube videos, like YouTube web series. God, back in like I think 2011, 2012, and 2013. None of them were good. Um, I look back on them fondly for the experiences, but they were all very bad. They were very bad. But that's definitely, it was a lot of my early directorial career was all that shit. So it's very funny. Um, I had to write music in. I had to write music in school, but I haven't futzed with it in a while. Okay, yeah, yeah, I do miss it though. I mean, I admire anyone who can do that, but and the humor was incredibly niche to the particular role play set. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, like that um, hyper specific, kind of like nerd. Or if it's a role play site, I'm assuming it's all a lot of it's like in jokes for that specific site. Ghostly stumbled upon a very mild, like half a pack of taco seasoning, mild attention. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Ghostly stumbled upon a very mild, like half a pack of taco seasoning, mild. Oh, got you. Attention from an accident. Oh, I got you. Oh, from one of your your singing videos. That's cool though. I mean, that's rad. Uh, I do like the half a pack of taco seasoning mild attention. It's a good description. If there any good zombie romance comedy, zomcom. I mean, I love the term zomcom. Wasn't there a movie that Audrey Plaza did that was like all about like a romantic comedy? Um, I'm pretty sure. Warm bodies, yeah, iZombie. Yeah, warm bodies was what I was thinking about. That's or wait, was it Life After Beth? Isn't Life After Beth technically a zombie movie? She's undead. Yeah, okay, it's a zombie comedy. Yeah. Um. Oh yeah. Lady Frankenstein. Yes. Lisa Frankenstein. Yeah. You know the interesting. So so that movie that I was really pulling for that movie to do well. So that movie is directed by I don't know if it was written. It was either written and directed by or just directed by Zelda Williams, who is the daughter, and named after Zelda, as in the video game Zelda, but directed by Robin Williams' daughter. And so she's a very, very, very sweet human being. And so I definitely was really pulling for that movie to do well. Because she's been through a lot, and she's like that whole family's been through a lot, um, but I, yeah, yeah, definitely pulling for that movie to do well. That movie was delightfully strange. Yeah. It's a good vibe. I inhaled way too many cleaning chemicals today. Oh no, Cryptid, no. Yeah. I saw that Mookie. Yeah. Actually, the guy who directed Life After Beth. Yeah, he passed away, which sucks. Yep, I can't imagine that's very. That's a rough. Yeah, that's bad. People forget that there's a lot of folks in this industry that struggle with depression, like bad depression. I mean, I remember Tony Scott. Everybody was blown away when Tony Scott when he passed away, and he had struggled with it for a long, long, long time. I dig that movie so much. Yeah, it's a good movie. If I had to not let the bullying get, if I had not let the bullying get to me, I could have kept up at singing. Oh man, that sucks, Nell. Oh, I get that though. Sometimes it's hard to get. It's hard to kind of like get past that, particularly if it's deeply traumatic. But man, do what brings you joy. Damn it, screw the world. But It's hard. It's hard. I used to sing in a band too. Hell yeah! I mean, I was a guitar player in a punk band for a short period. But it's a tricky thing. I much prefer writing, which only needs me to get it done. Yeah, being in a band. I mean, it's funny. I went into filmmaking where you have to work with other people all the time, and it requires a bunch of people to do stuff. But there is kind of the pleasure of like the autonomy of being able to like it's just you. You don't need to rely on other people. Um, all right. It's probably time for us to dive into another sprint. This will be the last sprint. I'm sorry for it being a short stream today, everybody, but I do have to go finish the laundry and take everything, get all life together before I fly to New Mexico tomorrow. I'm sort of surprised that people are surprised. Depression and the arts go hand in hand. Yeah, it's where a lot of the oddballs go. And it's not like folks are often afforded access to care. Yeah, oftentimes. Yeah, you spend a lot of time struggling and not being able to afford much out here. I would prefer it if I didn't sing, but alas, I have lyrics, so they got to exist somehow. That's fair, Ghostly. That's bold of you, though. It's bold of you. I'd just be like, I'll let them exist as poems or lyrics. You play guitar? That's rad as hell. I mean, I did play guitar. I haven't consistently played guitar in a long time. I have one though. I try to get back into it from time to time. But yeah, I played guitar. I played guitar and I played the fiddle. I can never quite get the hand strength down, so I just play saxophone keyboards. That's badass. It's okay. We know you gotta. Yeah, it's a little bit of been a little bit of a crazy month, but all right, everybody, let us dive in to our sprints. Happy writing, everybody. That's cool. You just got a bass for Exodus? Hell yeah. Bass players rock, all right? If you ever want to know, it's funny. The flashy people in a band are always the guitarist and the lead singer, but if you want to know the real cool people, they're bass players. Bass players, that's the cool guy. That is the coolest guy in the band, almost universally. The drummer's a maniac, but the bass player, that's just the coolest dude. I'm telling you, the coolest person there, I'm telling you. It's just the style, Mookie. It's just the style. I played both. I played classical violin, but fiddle is just the specific style. Like free bowing and all that kind of stuff. You just kind of go a little wild with it, and it's stylistically kind of how you play. But the instrument itself is the same. You play the fiddle? What chapter of the That's right. I played classical violin, and my grandfather, mountain grandfather, taught me how to, turn classical violin into the fiddle. So I played the fiddle for, I haven't played. I still have to go. I'd have to go raid the old land to go get my violin back. You seem like the type of pretentious hipster to play guitar. It's true. I was indeed that. But I started with the fiddle. I started cooler and got lamer as I went. Interesting fact, my dad plays bass. That tracks. Cool guy, plays bass. Cool. All the cool people play bass. What's the difference? Hell yeah. There's not one. Same. Yeah. I need Ghostly's. I need Ghostly dad to teach me bass. Yeah, you should. Ex-girlfriend played bass and taught me the basics drum. Hell yeah. That's rad, Nell. Bass players, man, they're dope. I just sing their praises. If I've ever had a crush on a band member, usually the bass player. Or like in a band, like musician, almost always the bass player. And if you're okay, I keep forgetting we gotta run ads. Okay, we're gonna run ads and then we'll dive into the sprint. All right, ads go. Capitalism go. And if you're wondering why there's two names for it, that's true. Classism. Yep. I enjoy that my father has become a mystical figure in stream. I mean, your dad just sounds cool. And racism, a few different isms. All the isms, yeah. I mean, I don't mind calling it the fiddle. It's kind of what it is. But yeah, it's because it's the difference between crack and cocaine. It's just a name. It's just a racial and class difference. That's it. My dad plays guitar and he's goddamn savant. But like in the Legally Blonde, what like it's hard. Yeah, exactly. He is deeply unaware of how talented he is. A lot of musicians are. A lot of artists are. It's like that's just artists. isn't infuriating. I mean, that's all artists though. We all do this. We all sit there and mope how like we're not as good as we should be. I mean, that's like literally that's what we all do. He learned he learned church and skate in under 5 minutes. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I that's pretty okay. Yeah, jeez. I used to play fiddle, but I couldn't progress much because I can't pluck. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you gotta do a lot of plucking, and left-handed fiddle is hard to find. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah, left-handed fiddle. Quite ghostly. He is a talented player and a terrible teacher. Bless him. Oftentimes, some of the most talented folks are not good teachers. It's another true thing. Sometimes it's because teachers need to have like a certain level of awareness of how you teach, and just because you're good at a thing does not guarantee that you have the ability to be able to teach, because that's a communication and understanding thing versus just doing a thing and being good at it. When skills are natural, it's hard to, yeah, exactly. It's not even natural. It's like, yeah, it's also why process tends to be a difficult thing to like communicate to people or talk about, because process is as much of a discovery as the actual creative work itself. Like it's definitely good to learn how people the process they do, and try to mimic it. That's how we learn, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to work. So a lot of times people are different, and there's good reasons why people are different in that way. So it takes different methods and methodologies, and you kind of gotta figure your own way out, man. That's just the truth. I can sight read very well in sax. Dope. That's cool. Playing sax, that's badass. When singing, but not on the fastest on piano. Yeah. 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 I used to be okay sight reading, but not great. Um exactly. My ears are better than his though, so I help him tune. That's okay. That's cool. Ghostly cannot play any instrument. She just has an ear for it, so I'm going about this music thing like a bull in a china shop. No shame in that. No shame in that. I did not hear that as sax. That's funny. Uh, yeah. All right. I like the desire to sit down and learn. I mean, it can be difficult. My parents tried when I was doing violin, like particularly for like orchestra and classically trained violin. Um, it was it they really want you to be good at sight reading and being able to read, but I was very bad at it. Ooh, let me look. All right, let me look at this, and then we will dive into our sprint. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Wait, where am I? Oh God, Discord. Why Okay, there we go. All right. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, that's rad. That is rad. Moon runes. Yes, yes. Sick ass bass. All in on that. Mm-hmm. See, you are literally already the cool. You have to be the coolest person, and now in your family, in your house, everywhere. You are like, nope, I'm the bass player. I am now the coolest person. Hell yes. Um, I'm not musically inclined, but I want to learn badly. Hey, man, only one way to find out is learn it and try it. That's pretty. Yeah, very sharp. Yep. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. All right, everybody, let's dive into our sprints. We got one more sprint, and then we are going to be off for the next week and a half. So, at least on my end, we'll be off. But let us get to the words. Happy writing, everybody, and we'll see you on the other side. Yeah, come on. Alrighty, well there we go. It looks like I got, for the most part, the synopsis finally done. The rewrite of the synopsis, but we did it! We did it, everybody. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. For everybody who just popped in and raided in, thanks so much for hanging out. It was a nice distraction from the actual like corporate terrible work I'm trying to like wrap up before I leave tomorrow. Um, have fun on set. Send us a postcard. We'll see. We'll see what I can. We'll see what I can get away with. What I can do that's not gonna just make the world end. But yeah, I am looking forward to finally being able to like, not just, I get to shadow 3 different directors. It's gonna be an interesting time. It's definitely gonna learn a lot. Gonna learn a lot about working on that scale. Which will be new to me. I've never been on a production of that scale before, so it'll be very exciting to do it. Now you can add Nosferatu to the list. Since yeah, that's true. Oh, Nosferatu is absolutely a Christmas movie forever. Yeah, It's funny. The Lighthouse is currently the only Eggers movie I watch every year. I watch The Northman a lot too, and The Witch as well. But like usually The Lighthouse I watch it every year. But Nosferatu is definitely going to be in the Christmas every year category for sure. Um, Yes, thank you, Cryptid. Yep, we did it. So I mean, it'll need some tweaks and stuff like that. But like, I think it's shorter. I was going for just a little bit over half a page. I feel it's a little, might still be long, but I feel like that's a good story synopsis length, and I think it's much more engaging than the original just beat by beat synopsis I had that was relatively boring. So, um, oh yeah, take a lot of notes. There will be many, many notes. I promise. I told one of my friends, my screenwriter friend, was finally on set, and she was excited for. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad your friend was. Yeah. It'll be good. This is all just slowly trying to get me back into the director's chair. I got traumatized out of it, making a movie that almost killed me, and now I'm like, okay, I DP'd my buddy's movie. I'm going to be back on set on a big scaled production. And hopefully that'll give me the confidence to kind of like get back on set and get that moving again for these projects. People in my sphere are excited about your success. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Ghostly. Thank you. Throw it at me if you need it proofread. Oh yeah. I'll throw it once it's doing that. I still need to get onto the pitch deck synopsis stuff for Pawn Boys. That's part 2 of this whole thing. Thank you, Ghostly. This is a learning experience, so this is for me to just I got it, but it's gonna be to shut up and learn as much and soak up as much as you humanly can. And maybe I'll get some little insider tidbits from the directors I'll be shadowing. So, all right, everybody, we're gonna call it. I love you all. Let's see who is on. All right, we're gonna go and raid in, but I love you all. It's gonna be a little bit. It's probably gonna be about 2 weeks before streams back up. So, in the meantime, yeah, get those words done. You have good ideas, kid, and you have it in you to direct other people to do it. Thanks, Ghostly. Thank you. You made the movie that almost killed you, so now the rest will be easier. Exactly. I learned how to survive it. Yep. Yep. If any, I've learned a lot making that movie. I learned a lot. So, all right, everybody. But have a good 2 weeks. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. I'm gonna be resting when I get home. That's why I'm saying 2 weeks instead of a week and a half, because I am gonna be, I'm gonna be crashing. I'm pretty sure when I get back. So, love you all. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, go get those words and go be the brilliant, talented, lovely people that you all are. All right. We're going to go in. We're going to raid into Oracle because I don't want to scroll through people for those who want to keep on writing. But, all right. Good. Don't make me get the newspaper. Right, Cryptid? Exactly. All right. Take care, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.